Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe video journal diary for September 11th, 2025. It's already Thursday. I can't believe it. It feels like it's going by so quickly. I was thinking, I think we might just stay past the weekend. It's so nice over here. You know what I mean? We have this whole beach to ourselves right now. This morning we got up and we went to just regular walk because when I got up, the electricity had ran out. It was already like 5 a.m. though. So I think I fell asleep probably right at 9 or something like that. Because laying and listening to this and relaxing, and man, I knocked out quick. Okay. I think I woke up one time to use the restroom because I was chugging some water, but that's about it. And I noticed that the fan had used all its energy because I put it on the high. I didn't remember what I put the setting on the night before. I don't think I had it on the high though. I think I had it on low. Anyways, because it was so early, I just went and plugged it in. And then I went back and laid, because it was still dark out. There was nobody driving around here. So I plugged it in. And then I kind of got up around, I don't know, 7-ish, because I was laying around. And we went out real quick to take a walk. Because, that's what they got to do. They got to go for their walks in the morning, no matter what. So we went for a little walk. Everybody did their business, came back. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to have to make breakfast and do a reading right away because, the uploads and stuff. So I did the reading and I started washing the dishes. And the dogs are watching me over here because I went by the ocean. And they were giving me that look. So, man, I ended up having breakfast. They had breakfast and then we went into the water right away because it's already hot. I did my push-ups, though. I did my push-ups while things were cooking, coffee and breakfast and all that. But, yeah, we went in the water. It was really, really refreshing. It was really nice. We have a nice little spot there to go in the water. And I just have to wear long sleeve because I don't want to get, you know what I mean? I have it drying over there now because I completely submerged and kind of floated around there. Even I saw some fishes flying. When they do that, they're running from something. So maybe they were running from me because where we're at, it's like a little ocean cul-de-sac, I guess you could call it. And it's real nice right there. You can see your feet. It's not clear, sparkly water, but you can still see down. You can see down what's down there. And then I collected some shell. It just seemed real nice. We're not going anywhere today. We're gonna stay around here. We're just gonna keep going in the water and enjoying ourselves. I don't know how the uploads are gonna go because it really, at the nice places you want to go, uploading is always bad. Internet's always bad. Data's bad. But that's the sacrifice you have to make if you want to see nice spots, nature spots. You're not going to have great internet or data or anything like that. So, for me, it's okay. If I go into town, I just have to remember to upload videos. I don't make long ones. I haven't made any long ones since I've been here. I just made some little captions and shots, take pictures of this and that, but not too much, Except, I don't know, maybe that one when I was talking about the pedophile thing, that might have been long. I don't know. But I just have to remember the next time we go into and the ice is still doing good, I have ice water to drink. I just gotta, I'm gonna drink it, you know what I mean? There's nothing like ice cold water, melty water, and it's, so I've been chugging that and giving some a little bit to the dogs. Plus I filled a jug before we came too, so we have water. And up the road, if I need to, there's a water and an ice machine right there. So I can just do that if the ice runs out. If I decide to stay over the weekend, I think I will. Because it is so empty right here right now. I don't know that people come, or, well, they might. We'll see. If I stay, we'll see that if people come here camping over the weekends. Because, I mean, you know, people work during the week. I do know in the wintertime, this place fills up. But since everything is going on right now, nobody's coming over here. Because everybody who was coming here, you see a lot of Canada license plates and things, and people from other spots. It's empty right now, and it's probably going to be empty again this winter because of all the stuff's going on. So, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's too bad for the people that live around here and the businesses around here, because that brought them business. You know, the people coming here and camping here, that brought a lot of business to the local community. But because that's happening, now they're not going to come, you know. And before, I never really talked to anybody anyways. I always mind my own business and do my own thing. Just play with the dogs, go walking, enjoy ourselves, and just be by ourselves. Because, you know, that's what I like. And so, I mean, it feels extra nice because I feel like a little bit more freedom right here, you know, walking around and jumping in the water. And the water is cool. You know, I remember coming down here before, or maybe it's by the end of the day it happened. I don't know, but I remember coming down here before and that water was hot. It was hot. But today when we went in there, it was nice and cool and refreshing. So, you know, and sitting in this shade right here, it feels nice. I think the weather is 87 or something, but when you're in the shade, it's nice. I feel the wind blowing. It feels good, you know, on my skin. I just don't want to be out there in the sun because I don't want to get, you know. I have the lotion and stuff. I just don't feel like putting it on because I have to put that stuff on all the time. Especially when we go for our walks over back home. Man, going on the morning walk, going on the afternoon walk, I'm like, gotta put that on my skin, on my neck, or I gotta wear long sleeve. It's like, I still don't mind going outside. I like to experience the nature and just be out and be happy, you know. But when the sun is like that, you know, that's why it's so good to find spots where it's like nature trails and stuff like that, because there's a lot of trees and stuff. But not right here by the beach. It's all sunny right here. We have the palm trees, like the one you can see behind me, but not too much shade except for these little, you know, whatever you call these little shelters. We're parked right in front, right there. Last night was another good night's sleep. The Jackery is charging. The solar's out. It's charging it up. Because I did put it in the bathroom to charge, but I only left it there for a couple hours and then brought it back because I remember yesterday when I had to charge it with the solar. It charged pretty quick. After a couple hours it was charged, but then it was at 50. It was at 50 when I started charging it. When I pulled it out the bathroom this morning, it was at 66. So it's almost done charging right now, and it's going to be like 2 o'clock or something. And we're going to go back swimming again. I have to either check that t-shirt, if it's dried, it's a long sleeve shirt, or I might have to get out the sun shirt, because the sun shirt, the difference with the material of the sun shirt, it's like it's tighter, and that's just a regular long sleeve cotton shirt. I'm sure it blocks out the sun too. You know, we're not out there all day or, you know, for a very long time. And plus I'm in the water. I know the water reflects and everything, but when you have a shirt and you have coverage, I think you're safe, kind of. I think. I don't know. I know direct sunlight's not great, but I'm going to probably check my shirt in a minute here. And if it's good, we're just going to go swimming right there. Brian loves it. Chica even has been going in there. I sit there on the ground. The water is like up to here. And I just kind of, you know, and just relax in it and watch the critters, you know, the little fishies. And what do you call it? There's a lot of sand crabs over there. Yesterday evening, I was throwing them back in. He was watching me do it. He was trying to chase after them. He can't get them, but there's a lot of, and so I tried to rescue all the ones that came out of the water, because I don't want them to get so dried out and hot and die. They had some really nice shells too, fancy ones. I did find one fancy shell, but it was empty, and I was lucky. But I found another one over there, but then I looked inside, and oh no, there's something living in there. So you can always see at least a little toe in there. You know, you can't always just pick up a shell and be like, oh, a nice shell. You have to look in there because there's probably someone's home. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably little crabby's home. So we got to kind of throw them back so they can stay hydrated and wet. Because you know what? That's why a lot of these really nice shells out here are picked apart, because the seagulls or whatever the birds are that eat those, they break the shells apart. That's why it's rare to find a whole shell like that. You know, the one I have, probably it was way out from the water. So either it died from the heat and not having water, or it got eaten out there right away, or maybe it crawled out because it couldn't get back into the water, crawled out and crawled back in, find another shell, or a bird came and caught it. I don't know, but it's empty. I got lucky, and I haven't seen any, you know, any little bare hermit crabs out there. That's what those are, right? Hermit crabs? Anyways. There's a person working on the house over there. I'm sure he's freaking hot in there. Or I don't know, because you know what? He's in the shade. There's a roof on him, and this breeze feels nice, so who knows? Anyways, that's all I have, you guys. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for September 11th. Thursday the 11th, yeah. 2025, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.